So, have you ever pulled up your bank app just a couple of days after getting paid, stared at the balance, and literally thought, wait, where did all my money go? It's a brutal feeling, isn't it? Well, welcome to this explainer of the 90-day financial reset plan. Over the next few minutes, we are going to unpack a highly structured, step-by-step system designed to break you out of that exact cycle for good.
We really have to start by addressing that sinking feeling directly. You put in the hard work, the direct deposit finally hits, and then boom, before the month is even over, the money has seemingly vanished into thin air. It creates this constant underlying financial anxiety that so many of us carry around every single day. But listen, the absolute most important thing you need to hear right off the bat is this: you are absolutely not alone here.
Okay, check out this number. Over 50%, literally more than half of all working Americans, are living paycheck to paycheck right now. So take a deep breath and let go of any guilt or shame you might be carrying around about your finances. Seriously, this isn't just a fringe issue. It is practically the statistical norm. Most people are operating completely without a safety net, just hoping they make it to the next pay period.
And this stat right here shatters a massive misconception. We all kind of tend to think, oh, if I just made more money, all my problems would disappear. But the data tells a totally different story. Whether you're pulling in 40 grand a year or 150 grand a year, honestly, it doesn't matter. Without a solid plan in place, your money just evaporates. You don't just have an income problem, you have a system problem. And the good news, systems can be fixed. To fix that system, we're going to break this whole thing down into a 90-day action plan. We'll start with the paycheck trap, move into month 1 to stop the bleeding, month 2 to build your foundation, month 3 for wealth habits, and finally, we'll lay out your full 90-day roadmap.
All right, part 1, the paycheck trap.
So what's actually keeping you stuck? Because as we just saw, being broke isn't always about your paycheck size. It usually boils down to a mix of these usual suspects: no budget, high-interest debt, lifestyle inflation, impulse spending, and having literally zero emergency savings. Think about it. Your paycheck actually has a job before it even hits your account, right? Bills, subscriptions, credit cards, gas, groceries. By the end of the month, the well is dry. If you want different results, you absolutely need a different system.
Moving right into Section 2, Month 1, Stop the Bleeding. This covers days 1 through 30.
Now, to be crystal clear, these first 30 days are not about getting rich. They are purely about stopping the financial damage. Step 1, track every single dollar. Use an app, use a basic spreadsheet, whatever works for you, but for 30 days, write it all down. Yes, even that random Tuesday afternoon iced coffee. Step 2, you gotta ruthlessly cancel unused subscriptions. Looking at you, obscure streaming app you haven't opened since 2022. And step 3, pause impulse buying. Enforce a strict 48-hour waiting period. You'll actually be shocked at what you realize you didn't need once you just sleep on it.
And hey, these small tweaks, they create massive momentum. Let's just look at those subscriptions for a second. If you comb through your bank statements and cut just $100 a month in random unused services, that instantly puts $1,200 back in your pocket every single year. That's a huge micro win right out of the gate, giving you instant cash flow without having to ask your boss for a raise.
All right, on to Section 3, Month 2, Build Your Foundation. We're looking at days 31 to 60 here.
Okay, so now your focus shifts. You're no longer frantically plugging leaks in a sinking boat. You're actually building a solid, reliable base to stand on. Your next mission is a starter emergency fund. And look at that number. The goal right now isn't some super intimidating $10,000. It's just a highly approachable $1,000. Why? Because that specific amount is usually just enough to keep those annoying, unexpected expenses, a blown tire or a surprise medical bill, from turning into crippling, high-interest credit card debt.
Next up, we need some serious structure. You have to know exactly how you're slicing up that paycheck. The gold standard is the 50-30-20 rule. That's 50% for your absolute non-negotiable needs, 30% for your wants, and 20% dedicated strictly to savings and paying down debt. Now, if that sounds totally impossible right now, please don't panic. You can absolutely adjust this and start with a 60-20-20 split instead. The exact math itself isn't the magic part. It's the actual habit of intentionally creating balance.
Once that's set, we go on the offensive. Time to attack your debt. And you absolutely must target the debt with the highest interest rate first. Don't stress over the total balance right now. Just zero in on that interest rate. Because every single dollar you save in interest by aggressively paying that specific debt down faster, that is guaranteed money going right back into your pocket.
Which brings us to Section 4, Month 3, Build Wealth Habits. This is days 61 to 90. Absolutely love this phase because this is where the permanent transformation really kicks in. The next step is a total game changer.
Automate your savings. Whatever you do, don't make the classic mistake of waiting until the end of the month to save whatever's left over. Because let's be real, the answer is usually zilch. Save first, then spend what's left. Put it on autopilot. And again, celebrate those micro wins. Even if you're just auto-saving $25 a week, that effortlessly turns into over $1,300 in a single year.
But we do have to face a hard truth here. Cutting your expenses, it eventually hits a wall. But your income, that does not have a ceiling. Whether you pick up some freelance work, sell off some stuff gathering dust in the garage, or start up a fun online side hustle, just injecting an extra $300 to $500 every month into this newly disciplined system of yours can completely reinvent your financial trajectory.
Now here is hands down the most crucial mindset shift if you want to hold on to this new wealth. You have to dodge lifestyle inflation like the plague. Just because you score a promotion or your side hustle takes off doesn't mean you immediately upgrade your lifestyle. When your income goes up, you increase your investments, you increase your savings, basically you increase your freedom. Do not just increase your monthly bills.
All right, final section, your 90-day roadmap.
We have covered a ton of ground today, so let's tie all these small, powerful decisions into one clear chronological map. Think of this as your ultimate blueprint to success. Week 1, you are purely tracking expenses. By week 2, you're slashing those ghost subscriptions. Week 3, you're locking in that realistic budget. Boom! By week 4, you've saved your first $250. Then, as you cruise into month 2, you hit that critical $1,000 starter emergency fund. And finally, by month 3, you are systematically attacking high-interest debt. Your savings are on autopilot, and you're stepping into investing. From there, you just rinse and repeat, month after month, year after year.
Look, financial freedom doesn't just happen overnight. It is the result of hundreds of these tiny, consistent decisions. So I want to leave you with a real question to chew on. 90 days from now, you could be sitting in the exact same spot you are today, stressed out, living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where it all went. Or 90 days from now, you could be sitting on a cushion of savings, carrying way less debt, and finally feeling in complete control of your money. The choice is absolutely yours. And if you're ready, you can declare today your day one.